4G. So once the 4G is activated, your SIM card is activated, just scan the barcode with your iConnect, then you can monitor remotely. And if you want the cloud storage, you can use iConnect. This one.
Can it be used for personal use at home use?
Home use, sure.
It uses iConnect.
You mean without MVR?
Yeah.
So without MVR, this can also work. You can log into the backend of this as using SADP. I don't know if people are familiar with it.
Yes.
Yeah, so with the use of SADP, when you log into the backend, and making sure that this is connected to a switch that has internet. On the interface, you'll be able to scan the barcode and then you add to iConnect.
What's the SADP you mentioned?
The SADP tool is used to search for Hikvision devices on the same network. You can also do your password reset on it.
Password reset.
How does it look like?
So, SADP. So this is SADP. So if I'm connected to a network now and other devices are connected to that same network, I'll add a list of devices here.
Okay, meaning the SADP is a software.
Yeah, it's a software to search for devices, to do password reset, to also do some modifications on the network of your device. So if I click on the device now, I can do my parameter setting of the IP or any other thing.
Can this one also be linked to it?
This device?
Yes.
No, it's not. It can't be. It has to be devices on the same network. You don't understand? Okay, if every computer, if everyone has a camera, the way you're holding this camera now, if everyone has a camera and it's connected to a switch here, and the same network is on my own system.
Okay.
So once I just click on refresh, all the cameras will be shown here.
That means it doesn't have to be only this type of camera.
Every Hikvision camera, not even camera, even NVR, DVR, as long as it's connected to the internet, which your system that has the SADP is also connected to. You see.
Can this one make use of a Wi-Fi?
This one?
Yes.
Is strictly 4G. Strictly 4G.
But the reason why I'm asking
The mini PT uses Wi-Fi.
But the reason I'm asking is that somebody just asked me how much is this.
Okay.
So, what will I now recommend for that kind of person?
How many is the person getting?
I don't know. Maybe the person I want to get like 2 or 3.
2 or 3. If the person has a stable internet, then you don't need NVR. You can just do the configuration from SADP. Make sure the internet is connected. You scan the QR code and it works.
Can we do it practically?
Before we go too far, this password change thing. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
This one for one training before where I come.
Can't one do it
See,
without
one
your
training where I come
intervention?
before the last one they
You can do it on HTTP.
Without your intervention,
they do all those
Yes,
connections.
you can do it on
all of them connected to the same
Yes, sir.
Wi-Fi. All of them
So
shoot.
please let's open our HPP.
They bring switch for that one.
The switch is in my hotel room.
They use switch when they do that training.
Because that's in the day is
They do one for last stream. One for last stream.
So that we know how to reply the person that is asking. You understand? Because I would bring that from my stream.
Because of the cloud. So that's the only side.
Please go to work.
Please let's open our HPP. So I'll show us how to use the password reset without our intervention. Although it might take a few minutes. iPad Partner Pro.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah, so you've opened it, right? So let's go back to that number 4, that toolkit. The toolkit. Are we there? Then there's reset password at the top.
Reset password. Nearby device.
Okay.
So the nearby device, the LAN device. So you can see there is also SADP on HPP. Yes.
So nearby device. LAN device.
Yeah.
Okay, can go to the LAN device.
So if it's a device that is connected to your iPartner Pro already, you can just click on devices on iPartner Pro. Then you select that particular device.
Reset.
Then you'll be able to reset
The password.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that means we must connect it on the same network.
Network, yes.
Or put it on the same network with that.
I'm going to this one now, nearby device scan. Just scan the QR code.
Okay.
The first one is scanning of QR code. The second one is devices on the same network. While the third one is device in HPP. Device in HPP. So the first one, if you have the device here and also the set,
Okay, that's better. Only the call.
the second
Yeah, thanks you call. You're also busy.
Relax.
That's all these.
But if it's taking time,
that time,
because our own is very swift, our own reset is very swift. Our own reset is very swift.
Be fast now.
In 2 seconds. our own
From
reset
this
is
app
very-
to this app will not supposed to
So
even
that's why
take
some
time.
customers or installers prefer to reach out to us
Yeah.
instead of doing it. Yes, sir.
This SADP you are saying now,
Yes, sir.
does it mean that, from what I'm observing now, this Hard Connect and the HPP, there are two different apps.
Yeah.
Does it mean that this one is for the end user, like the people I'm installing for?
iConnect is for the end user. iPartner Pro is for the installer. Once you install, if you have a big site,
Yes.
the essence of iPartner Pro is you are mounting or you are working for a customer. He or she has like 4 different solutions: CCTV, gate motor, and other things. So you as the installer, you can manage the whole process on your HPP, then hand over to iConnect. So they can view everything and can also control. But you are only doing the maintenance and not the management.
Yeah, so that's the admin.
So you're only doing the maintenance and not the management, because customers would not want you to be viewing their cameras on your own end. But with the smart managed switch, which we did here yesterday, with the smart managed switch, you can get a topology of the whole process. So if there's a disconnection from one end, you don't even need to go to the site to know where the issue is coming from. So don't worry, sir, it's a gradual process. It's a gradual process. Can't train everything in a day.
And this training was there yesterday too.
We did a particular one yesterday, and I didn't something.
I think you need to put us through now because
Yes.
the reason why I'm saying is that there was this big one.
Excuse me, please. Yes, sir. Shall we?
Yes.
Okay, so the next one is the tandem VPTZ. The name is funny, but the functionality is not funny. So this is providing us with a bullet camera and also a BTC camera in one camera. So instead of you purchasing 2 cameras to serve one purpose, you just need to purchase BTC, the tandem VPTZ. It's going to save time, and it's a one device installation, one-time wiring, which is just a network cable that is going to power the 2 IPOE and not just the normal POE.
Looking by IPA.
So IPOE is has more power rating than PoE. Because this is not just a single camera. And this is the naming rule of this camera. Hikvision PTZ camera. So walking us through the naming rule again. So DS2, front-end product. S stands for Smart PTZ. EF, E for Pro Series, F for Ultra Series. Then the inches of the camera, 2, 7, and 8. The MP, 3 and 4. The optical zoom is 25 times 36, 42, and 50. And then we have the IR, non-IR, or mixed supplement light. And we have this is Dark Fighter X, which is one of the feature. And also, if it's powered by PoE or it's powered by power supply, DC or AC. Then outdoor or indoor. Outdoor is on default. Indoor is 3, 4, W for wiper. So wiper is for thermal cameras and not a normal usual camera. So this is how the camera looks like. This is how the view is going to be. The first one is going to be, which is the bullet. The bullet will give us a panoramic of 80 degrees, while the PT will give us 4 MP of 16:9 ratio. And here we have the dimension, the feature. So for bullets, it's 6 MP, and you can do perimeter protection. While for the PT, it's 4 MP, can do both perimeter protection and auto tracking 2.0. Then for the camera, it has the live guard. It's IP66 and IPOE, like I said the other time, for easy installation. And the smart linkage, tracking takeover, and track in turn. Can we see the day performance? So this is the day performance of this device. That's the bullet at the top, and that's the PT below. So the PT of 25x. And this is the night performance.
Can zoom that far.
Yeah, 25x. So for smart linkage, this perimeter protection and this is auto tracking. So the auto tracking will follow you till you leave the field of view of that camera.
This is the night view of the camera.
No, this is daylight.
Daylight. Okay.
This is the night view. Yeah. It's daylight.
Okay,
It's daylight.
okay. The nerve.
Maybe to show after the 25x. And this is the night view.
This is the night.
Yes.
Because it's not Nigeria.
Because there's good lighting.
Oh, Jesus.
Good lighting. And this one is daytime in Nigeria.
Put Nigeria on. We don't have lights in Nigeria. You know.
I have my reason for requesting for that. Please, can you go
So
and
put solar street light there now. So put solar street light for there.
No, give us Nigerian time.
That's
Exactly.
Yes, sir. We need
Nigerian night view.
Nigerian time view.
We will request for a Nigerian night view. And that's the auto tracking and perimeter protection.
I'm trying again.
So this is the 4-inch panoramic and everything. So the bullet is 6 MP for the 4-inch. There's 4-inch and there's a 6-inch and also 2 inches. Any question on this before we proceed? Any questions from before we proceed.
It's two-way audio, right?
No, sir. Any question? Any question? Okay, view of no question.
Hold on.
In view of no question, we all know the way we get our playbacks or event management. We watch our playback, then from watching our playback to IQ search, to smart search, then from smart search to IQ search. So video searching, we have to sit down, watch our recording for probably hours before we can get the event we are looking for. Then from this one, we now move to the smart search. The smart search gives you draw a rule box, and any image, any one that falls in the rule box, you can easily search for it. Then from smart search, we now move to IQ search. IQ search will give you a selection of interested person you are looking for, interested caption you are looking for. So with this one, people have been complaining about the stress of playback, the smart search and IQ search. So now we are introducing AccuSync.
Yeah.
Start learning. AccuSync. By its name, AccuSync, you seek it and you find it.
One word.
One word.
Right?
Yeah. Not just a word. So the pain point of this is people have less target information. You will find it hard to get. A large amount of data is always trying us to filter and go through them, and high difficulty in operation as well. So, but with AccuSync, it is easier for you to just tell the computer, tell the system, I am looking for, no, not even I am looking for, but a man with a blue cap and sunglasses. Okay. And definitely the man is sitting here.
Catch him.
So, and him sitting here, he has walked through the hallway several times. Yeah. He came in through the gate, he walked past the reception, and if we have our cameras connected to the AccuSync NVR in the premises, every camera that he has passed through will give us a 10 seconds frame of each view of him passing through those cameras.
We didn't add one thing to it too. The family pack.
So what I mean is, you just give it the description of your text in text that so is what you are looking for, and it's going to give you set. So this is what I mentioned earlier: the traditional search, the search by picture, and search by text. So I'm going to play a video of AccuSync for us, so we see how it works. By default, our NVRs do not have this, right? It only has the live view, the playback, the search, and the configuration. But with the AccuSync NVR, we have this, which is giving us favorite. Favorite is something you've been searching for repeatedly. You can just favorite it. A suggestion from the AI itself to give you a suggestion of what you might think you are looking for. Person, vehicle, and non-mobile vehicle. So let's see the video. And like we said, only Hikvision has the TVI high definition with two-way audio. Any counter on that?
That would be confident.
Is anyone countering that? So another feature is the AI noise reduction. So for two-way audio cameras, basically, two-way audio cameras have both speaker and microphone. Yes. And the camera that speaks out definitely might take in what is going out, which will lead to echo on the camera and also noise pollution. But with AI noise reduction, it has minimized the noise, whereby it is only the person communicating to the camera that you can hear perfectly. So it's just like the way we are here now, everyone is talking or probably murmuring, and I'm trying to communicate with the camera. So with the AI noise reduction, we all are here, our voice will not be heard, except for the person communicating directly to the camera. And the other one is
Will not be heard or it will be
like it will be faint. And the other one is the echo cancellation. So a mic is here, a speaker is here. So if the mic is going, if the speaker is going out, instead of the mic to take in what is pouring out, it wouldn't take it. It's going to now cancel the echo. And there is something I forgot to mention on IP. So for IP, do we know? Yes, sir. This camera, you said you want to add a dome without NVR. Do you know you can set your particular voice, your voice, on this camera? Instead of you using the normal siren and the other, you can use your voice. Yes, exactly. Wow. You can. But for analog camera, you cannot define sound. It only has these 5 sounds. The welcome sound, the siren sound, the danger, the warning.
Welcome. Danger, please keep away. Warning, this is restricted area. Please keep away. Attention, please. The area is under
So these are the
surveillance.
5 sounds for the analog. You cannot change it, you cannot modify
So you can
it.
add a Sapolo to it.
Yes, sir. You said what, sir?
You can add a Sapolo to this one.
See, that's it.
So this is the strobe light for it. So for the strobe light on IP is SRB. But for analog is X model. So there's no difference between analog and IP. It's just what the customer wants and how they want their solution to be. So how to realize two-way audio function? You need a a camera with two-way audio, DVR with two-way audio, and your IC Connect. So with this, if anyone comes here, you can talk from your phone, and the person can hear you. And if anybody talks to from here, you can hear them on your phone, provided you have this exact solution. And also for two-way audio by channel, you need to get a Turbo HD 8.0 camera, Turbo HD 8.0 DVR, and also your IC Connect, and make sure there's an internet connection on your DVR. We move into. So we need to pay attention to this. For the Turbo HD 8.0 camera, it has to be TS, that's two-way audio. For the DVR, it has to be T, two-way audio as well. And most importantly, internet connectivity. So this is the product showcase for. You can't get it clearly from the back, it's a bit blur. Is it there? It's not clear. This is the product showcase.
So is there any particular configuration that must, or settings, before you can do two-way audio on this smart light?
No, sir. There's no particular setting. As long as that's the feature. It's a two-way audio camera, and they're using it on the two-way audio DVR. There's no specific setting.
So when the person talks, you can hear from your phone, you can also hear.
Sir, you are going to miss one. So this is the recommended solution and its compatibility. So for option 1 is for 2 MP smart hybrid light. For option 2 is for 3K smart hybrid light, and for option 3 is for 2 MP color. Was just sit down for front.
This the option 1 and option 3. They can't use the same DVR.
No, they can't.
Smart hybrid lights.
Sorry, they are using the same DVR.
3K
Option 1
smart.
and option 2 are using option 1 and option 3.
They
Can't use the same DVR.
Mm-hmm.
It's only option 2 that uses the different one. And then the sound marks. So we've highlighted this area.
Sorry, bro. How do I know that they're using different DVRs?
This is Emma. This is your Emma.
Okay.
So you can see it's only this one that is different. Shall we? So for the sound marks, this is what we explained earlier on the IP. So the same way it works on the IP is the same way it works on the analog as well, and also the application and the scenario. Excuse me. So before we move on to the next phase, let's just take a 5 minutes break. Or is it too much? Sir?
You know much.
Is that much?
But you can see it. Carry this is your office.
Fair take break.
45 minutes.
That's a fail fast. You drink malaria medicine.
After 5 minutes.
Yes, now everybody know. Go as go sicko.
Don't be lying.
Okay, this thing must be the record.
Of the size the gate opener can carry. Because when we start moving into industrial have more bigger gates, and we don't have facility to accommodate that yet. So this is the product information or introduction. So this is how our gate opener looks like, and in the packing list it comes with the gate opener itself, the wireless key fob, the pair of key, the installation pins, and also the screws and warning label, also known as manual.
Is it already available now?
100%. People have been using it for the past 4 months now.
Because before now, at last year, sometime last year, it was not available.
Since December, people have been using it. The price, so the price is dependent on the distributor. Some distributors sells with accessories that do not come with the packing list. Why so? The price range. Stanificent. Stanificent.
That's what I want to record.
Now to red boss. Never did in stock for my eye. Sure.
So once they have it in stock, they'll communicate the price to us. So it is reliable and secure. It uses the key fob. So the key fob can be used up to 200 meters. But it is not ideal to use the remote when you are 200 meters far from your gate for security reasons.
You open and down for 100 meters.
Yes.
Yeah, for security reasons.
That's how you they go suffer.
It's not
Just
ideal,
carry.
but it's just telling us the distance it
Yes,
can
don't go
take
ahead,
is
they wait for you.
200 meters, and it's supposed
Yeah,
up to
back,
3,000
Go there attack.
3,000 remotes. 3,000 remotes. The motor is a DC brush motor. Yeah, 3,000
I'm
remotes.
sorry.
So you can use any remote to open it?
No, not any remote. This is the remote, the key fob. So they sell it separately too.
They said 3,000.
Yeah, it uses up to 3,000.
To be the exact name of this device, boss.
Like an estate, all the tenants can have their own rooms.
Okay, is that what you're trying to
What am I
No,
Bros.
since it's a sliding gate, it might not really work for estates, sir, because most estates uses the swing gate, but it can work for apartments that have numerous flats. Apartments that have numerous flats, so it's more of a mini estate. So that one can use this. So for the 3,000, each apartment can have probably 2, 3, or 4, depending on how many they have. And then the gate mass, which is very important, it cannot take more than 600 kg.
Weight of the gate.
Weight of the gate, 600 kg. It can take less, but not more than 600 kg.
So it means it's not mostly for the steel gates, not water gates.
This distance you mentioned now,
200 meters.
you said it's not ideal when it's,
Yeah, it's not ideal.
but it's written there.
Why? The reason it's written there is to tell us the distance it can
You
cover.
can't be in the
So why is it not ideal?
It's not ideal because you are not close to your gate
Too
and
far
you
now.
With our Nigeria road, and this thing.
But if you're
Open
inside
gate.
No,
the state,
the idea I'm talking about is the real life scenario and
Distance.
not the
Because you open
vocabulity
it,
of it.
200
Don't be like you dey far from us, you
Yeah,
far
yeah,
from
yeah,
us
yeah,
for
yeah.
ground.
Sorry,
Doesn't
don't
make
leave
sense.
Down 3-4 minutes before you reach your gate.
When you reach gate,
But it's very responsive when you're close
Yeah,
to the
very
gate.
responsive.
So that as you enter, you lock
You just
for
lock.
the.
and does it lock fast? Have you got to do triple?
What are the
No,
disadvantages?
it's fast. The disadvantage of water.
We did tell you disadvantage or you
Okay,
express
When
it.
you drive in and you start locking, if it doesn't lock on time now, wow.
It's a lock now. Okay, for that now you can use an IR beam.
Okay.
An IR beam closes the gate immediately you leave the.
This
Okay. Better.
Pause and arrow.
But IR beam again is not safe.
The
Why
country
is
is
that?
not safe.
So the reason is because essence of IR beam is to do automatic lock and opening and for safety, right? So let's say a kid is coming now. The IR beam stops. The IR beam is going to stop the gate from moving, and the kid will go in. So what if it's not a kid and is an intruder?
Intruder. Oh, just like this young man at this place here. You know the place now, this entrance here, the reception.
So what if the person is an intruder?
Yes.
That means different device for different purpose. So for an IRO beam now is for public entrance, like this
You can use those
reception.
ones for public entrance.
Yes. Or not private entrance like this.
So and also for the, it also supports anti-theft brackets. So that one is used to secure it. So although you can't just go there and bubble it because this cannot open on its own except you use the key to first open the machine. Then that can pull off. But just for additional security, you can use the anti-theft brackets. Then for high performance and strong system scalability, it supports 3 interfaces: Wi-Fi, LAN, and 4G. You can use your SIM card. In fact, you can use 2 SIM cards. So if one network goes off, the other one overrides it immediately. Then battery, it is battery driven, but battery does not come with it. You have
That
to
means
get,
if you can use SIM card on it, that means you can open it from the office.
exactly, sir. Even the Wi-Fi and the LAN, you can use them to open remotely. Once you use the SIM card, you can now do the configuration, scan to IP Connect, and you had it open from anywhere. Then it's battery driven. We use 2 batteries, 12 volts, 7 amps battery is required to power this device. And then
7 amps, that battery.
no, you have to get. So I don't know why they did it. Maybe because of some batteries might
Battery
spoil.
durability.
Yeah, so
If that 12 volt 7 amp carries the gate 10 times, you never weak.
Wetin I wan even talk say that battery is too small.
no, 12 volt 7 amps,
There's a
2
battery.
units.
Oh, 2
We are
units.
saying the same thing now. We are saying the same thing. What was the weight of the gate that you said before?
600 kg.
Okay. 12 volt 7 amp carries 600 kg 10 times, you never weak.
But to be honest, you know say na the motor to have motor. You know say na
That's the
those
first now.
na those na just to na motor dey na that
No, sir, we don't
motor.
have-
Na just for the motor to
That's
turn
true.
finish.
It's not any issue with
And
it.
again, the gates, if the gate they very, if the mounting You understand what I'm saying?
It's proper.
Yeah, it's very. If it's on an horizontal plane, you understand, you can move it easily. But if the gates no align well, they can't climb you.
So now install a problem from that one.
Well, by the time when you reach real life scenarios, with the
Nobody has
jump
to
on site,
install. Yes, sir.
you see a lot of things on
in as
site.
much as we have issue for an inclined floor, to a certain level, the floor will not be totally inclined now. That's one.
Yeah.
Two, I'm looking at this device as maybe the mode of the way it is being made as something similar to an elevator. The motor inside are they similar? Because it's similar, that means for an elevator to easily move up and down, meaning that inclination will not be an issue for an horizontal floor.
Yes, you have to first of all clear the path, make everything aligned
Before you. And the rack is the one sitting on this and not the gate itself. You are not welding the rack to your gate.
No.
Then there has to be a space between the rack and the gate. Otherwise, the gate will be leaning on this, either forward or backward on it. But if it's sitting properly, because the rack has to sit in the middle of the gear of this one. If it's sitting too much to the left, there will be an issue. If it's sitting too much to the right, there will be an issue. So it also supports IKE Connect for control, that's for remote management. You can open your gate from anywhere as long as you have data on your 4G or your Wi-Fi is connected properly or your LAN connectivity is active. Therefore, people suppose 50,000 pacing, 250,000 cards, 3,000 key fob, which we mentioned here already, then 500,000 events. And it's easy to install, very easy. So for installation, let's see this.
How about when it has issues? It has parts.
How about water?
When it's maybe when it has
Issue.
Yeah.
Like what
Is there any
issues?
support for it?
Yeah, there is. There is.
Where? Lagos. Or
Anyway,
outside the country?
China.
anyway, it depends on the kind of issue, actually. There are some issues that we don't even need to be there, we'll just tell you what to do. And there are some that we might need to be there, but considering the kind of private distance, we might just request for replacement for you.
Okay. Can we include solar to this one?
Solar.
Solar panels to charge.
Everyone has been asking that question.
Because we do that for Centurion.
Okay, so when I get to the components, then we'll know if solar would work or not.
But one thing I actually like about this machine is the fact that it uses the internet from anywhere you can access.
Yes.
But for that Centurion, there are a lot of kits that you have to buy to be able to do that.
We'll get to that part. So for configuration, this device creates its own hotspot. And then you connect to the hotspot, you can do every configuration on your phone. You don't even need to go to the site with the system. Just your phone and everything is connected. So this is how it's going to come up. Once you connect to the hotspot, it's going to show you the welcome page. But if it's a new device, then you need to now do activation. By activation, I mean inputting a new password so that you can start using it yourself. And for self-diagnosis, this is how you get it. It's going to give you a list of all the components and the status of all components. Also, this is the mobile web management. When we log in, this is what we get. This interface here is what we get when we log in. So we can see we have the person management, we have the door parameter, we have the detector setting, that's for the IRB, and we have the log query. So these are the four operations: trigger, pedestrian, locked open, and lock. So trigger is for open and close. Pedestrian is for just pedestrian way. You can do a setting for the pedestrian such that let's say maybe 1 meter or less than 1 meter. You can do the setting. Then we have the lock open. Locked open is if you have an event, you don't want the gate to be closed or open, just leave it open. Then we have the lock, permanently locked. You as the admin will be the only one to unlock before anyone else can unlock. Even the remote will not work. And the detector configuration, you have two IRs, one on this end, one on this end. You can do your settings. Then door parameter, you can increase or reduce the speed of the closing or opening of your gate. And then log query, this for event search. So you register people. Let us assume there's an issue in an estate. Probably a car came in last, but the car did not, or the car was into one or two things, let's say theft or so. So the estate, they all have keys, they all have remote rights under each personnel. So if this estate now, or this flat was registered with flat 1, and the person that comes in at that time was flat 1. So if we search for the event, we will know when and what time the person came in or left the apartment. So these are the 4 or the 3 modules, the 3G or 4G module, the LAN and the Wi-Fi. So once this is established and our connection is established, we can now add our device to Connect by scanning the QR code. Any question on this one?
So sir, with the Wi-Fi, we connect the machine to the hotspot.
So with the Wi-Fi, you connect is with the hotspot that it's created that you use to connect the Wi-Fi to the machine. Should I rephrase?
Yes.
Yes, please.
So you connected the hotspot. You've connected to the hotspot of the device on your phone. You know you can now manage the web client. So from the web client, we have the Wi-Fi setting. You're now selling the Wi-Fi in the apartment that you want it to connect to. So once you've done that and you've established connection, you can now go to this place to check if it's online. Then you can now scan the barcode.
More like similar thing, we are connecting a Wi-Fi camera.
Exactly. So for advanced integration, these are the recommended devices. So for intercom, that's the recommended intercom. And for access control, that's the recommended one. If you now need to do CCTV linkage for event recording, then you need HCP. So what a man did was, the man got the machine January, but he doesn't want big issue. All he wanted was just the machine. So he was now advised to get a solar PTZ camera. So he added those two on his iConnect. So the way he's controlling the gate, you can also see any cars going in or going out of his apartment. So which is all in one solution for him. These are the accessories. Yeah, so now we come to the power. I'm not so much of a power person. But this is the control board, which is the power supply board. So this is taking in 220 to 240. Your batteries, 2 batteries, are connected to it, and it will rectify the power and supply the power to this one. So with this one, with this explanation now, do you think it can work for it? That's the solar. It will work.
It will work now, but you need a charge controller.
Okay. But most of our customers have not used the solar to power it. All they use is the normal power.
Like,
So,
We use
like a 50 watt.
okay. So this is the power supply board. The power supply board is taking in 220
Is it that
240.
40 and it's 40 and not too big for it?
It is charging the
So
two
using a
batteries
12 volt battery.
connected to
So
it.
you 12 volt.
Then from there, the power is being rectified to this one. So this is not getting 12 volts, this is getting 24 volts, which is
Then what of the panel
12
size?
volts we have in
The 24 volt is going to that.
It's going to the access controller.
Is it that we took
That's where the
That's where the
wire
controls are taking place.
that's where the wire from the charge controller.
As far as the solar is not
But the charge,
Wait,
but
that's where the power
charge
of the
controller
charge
has to be
controller is
40 amps.
doing.
Yes, from that, you know that from the battery.
Can't you use 20
that's
volts?
24 volts from the terminal. That's red and black.
Okay.
That is going to that.
But can't we give this one the power?
So it's entering that one first.
Eh,
It's entering that one first.
Yes.
And then you can give it there.
so this one will be the one, because if anything happens, you are giving this one the power directly.
You cannot give the board the power. Now. It's
No,
the
that's what I'm
battery you give
telling
the power.
you. That's what I'm telling you.
That one, I'm the battery enters. So
That's
See,
the power.
that board is serving, let's say for example, it's serving as an inverter. I take energy from this battery and supply direct to the access board.
Yes.
So you are connecting
Solar.
to it. You just need to connect your charge controller to this battery
Battery.
direct.
Yes, no.
Since that
Yes.
Yes.
For
So
this
it's
to
battery.
this.
Yeah, this to
Yes.
this.
Yes.
it's the same thing now. You are connecting it direct. It's taking it to that box, that first box. Your
This
negative, your negative and positive is going. It's entering. You can still put it there.
That's for AC.
If you affect them,
It's the same thing.
If
Now.
you
It's not charging.
affect
No,
them,
that's AC.
because that battery is meant to have
Let me
no, see that charger. Let me
that battery will take.
Sorry.
Let's
You have two batteries,
Yeah.
right? You are connecting it 24 volts. So what you have as a terminal is red and black. This red and black that you have now is where you are going to put your panel, right? From the charge controller, right?
Yes.
So if you take it to this place, if you bring it here and connect it, you see the same thing as connecting it here.
No.
I don't think it's the same thing.
It's
It's
not the
such
same
a
thing. Because he said that one.
Wait, let me re-explain how the flow works. The way it is your external power, your AC is coming here, 220, 240.
Yes.
It's coming here. Your batteries are being looped, connected in series here. The batteries are connected here. Then this is giving out 24 volts
Yes.
to this one. Do you get it now, sir?
That one is already serving
So
as
that
a
means
controller.
if power is coming into anything, it should still be inside here.
No, this one up now you're touching is serving as an inverter.
It's
As an
it's
AC
something as
charger.
inverter.
Yes.
It's not
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can also convert this DC.
DC to AC.
Because the work of this charger now, it supplies AC to charge this battery. While at the same time, it also take energy from the
Yeah,
battery and
okay.
convert to 24 volts and supply the
Supply
access
to the
control.
access controller.
Mm-hmm.
We are all learning this. So this is the base plate. So for Centurion, someone mentioned Centurion maybe.
Yeah.
So this is the base plate, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so the same base plate for Centurion is also stated here. And that's the anti-theft bracket. That's the rack. This is the IR beam, the battery, and lastly the 4G module with 2 SIM card slots.
Yes. No.
So this is a typical usage of our gate. Although this is Photoshop, or just manage it like that. We manage it like that. So if this is our gate now, the normal gate, what we need to do is just to get our gate opener, mount it somewhere here, depending on where it's opening towards. When we mount it there, so before we mount it, we'll create where it's going to be sitting, making sure that our concrete is sitting close to the gate. Then we need a welder definitely that is going to weld this rack. This rack. Each rack is in 1 meters each. You have to weld the rack to your gate, creating the space between the gate and the rack, so that the rack will be the one sitting on the gear of the gate opener and not the gate resting on the gate opener. So for the installation process,
Sorry, sir.
yes sir.
From what you are showing now, it means we can use is it does not require that 600 gram of gates.
No, I said it should not be more than.
With what you just showed now, it can be more than 600 gram. So,
Why? How?
I'm looking at the power listing of the gates. Now, if we can use a ball pen down and up, we can use more than 600 gram of that gate.
But
And
I'm
it
telling you
will-
the weight now, because if it's
The
more than
weight.
that, it will tell on the
Okay,
device.
I think I understand what you're
The
saying.
weight.
Tell on the
Over
device.
time, it will tell
You
you.
go
Over
work,
time,
but
it's still
command
on the
today.
No,
Yes,
no,
no,
I'm trying to say that that
no,
ball
no,
pen is the one who
Yeah, I understand
carrying
you,
the weight,
sir. I
not
understand you,
the.
but then over
Over
time,
weight,
you know,
like,
people
it's
misuse
not
the
the
opportunity of information. When you tell them it can,
Maybe first
Well, we
something
go
more
one
than
CCTV machine,
and
don't
it's
we
like
don't start
After that
with
time, you know, feel
Yes, now.
you start telling you, but you told us.
Yes.
So that's why we advise people not to use more than 600 kg.
600 kg or 600 G.
600
kg.
kg.
Okay.
600 grams. Can you
That
go
was
like
like
this? To that grams.
Your normal house
Cages.
that one is
The binoculars clear.
that one I'm more into the
Because with what you just showed now, I've been to a professor's house where we
You
use
don't
a
even
ball
want to
pen,
move it. Sir.
and a little baby of 2 years old
Look at everybody
can just
else
use his
open.
hand
Even if I reach
and it, and it
You can't get that.
So if we use that the same principle
I don't know why
on
you
this
don't.
battery, it means it will work freely as long as there is enough load we can push with to power the gate. Doesn't I was thinking that it's going to rest on top of the.
But then 600 kg gates are mostly, I'm sorry, gates more than 600 are mostly industrial gates.
When we are using something like a wrought iron,
We're not talking of wrought iron, we're talking about serious metal.
Metal.
Yes, sir.
no, the pushed other metal is higher than the wrought iron.
Wrought iron.
There's this one
I just feel that wrought
a man
irons are
installed
not.
recently.
Wrought irons are heavy.
Uh-huh.
They don't. They are not prone to corrosion.
Corrosion.
For a long time.
Okay.
This one, this gate is very, very, I don't think the weight is much. This one was installed 2 weeks ago.
Let's see, please.
How to pay the bill.
It is coming since no. Check your phone. Check your phone.
Navigate with this.
This gate does not have weight like that.
That's what I'm saying. That
Yes,
this one
now.
doesn't have weight.
It's only the frame that has.
All the frame, the other thing is
The other thing is online.
like this thing that you work on it. You have any other video?
Last week, I go still consider the machine. If like you hold that thing for how many days, your hand don't go break. One put the empty gate for battery. You don't want problem.
If you
There
don't
must be
check
problem.
check our bosses.
There must be problem.
The people here, it can. It can.
You should walk now.
Yes, man. I feel that. Yeah, my pass it on. You walk. Don't worry, 2 months later, you will receive your phone call.
Carry my
Say this is the way you install not the work again. I want a full refund. I go bless you.
Okay, that man.
That one will kill us. Jesus. Ah.
That one was even managed remotely.
I like that one you talked about adding camera to it.
Yes.
Then you install the camera also and
See
everything.
the vehicle.
Just to see the vehicle entering. and
Yes.
It's the same man.
Okay.
So this gate, the initial one was Centurion. This was the first one we did this year, and the first week of January, after the January break. So the price. Stanificent will give you now. When we say we use our way for 2 years, come to see you know what to do.
After you don't carry that weight for 2
Carry
years.
that weight for 2 years. Carry overweight for 2 years.
We're going to tell us, say, you know what to do. No one hear that one.
I need to renew the package.
You need to be very cautious when building the things.
Yes, sir.
So is this just one size?
Yeah, for now.
This
For now,
will be
it's just
industrial one.
one side.